All right, everyone in the chat here on a beautiful Wednesday afternoon. The sun is out, the birds are singing. The ASL Season 20 Group A Round of 16 VOD has been uploaded to YouTube on the Soup Esports channel. And we're here with another banjo race. If you guys don't know what that is, then y'all need to watch some StarCraft 1. Welcome to a rather unorthodox banjo race today. This race has already happened. It was asynced because time zones are a real bitch. So again, I'm casting off of VODs instead of live streams today. So hopefully we don't get hit by ads. Purple's video is on YouTube. So I have YouTube Premium, so that won't be a problem. But AdBlock Plus or uBlock Plus Origin just stopped working the other day. So I might get ads for Light's Twitch VOD. So if that happens, we'll just pause Purple and hope for the best. We don't know who's going to win this race, of course. But I guess we'll find out in a second. So, without further ado, I can go ahead and start them up. I'm just gonna move some things around on my desktop here. We can start talking about the race as it goes. Hopefully I can sync these guys up pretty close. So, yeah, I'm hoping that it's a good race. Again, it's an async VOD, so I don't have the spoiler log. All I know is that we got roulette settings plus random number of chickens, so it's not so bad. But yeah, we'll find out how it goes. So without further ado, let's get them started up. Hit the play button on both streams. And the pause button. And we go. Alright. So we got starting in market. It's pretty good. Okay, so their completed dungeon is Dodongos. That gives them the spirit medallion. And then the free medallion is over here. Aside from that, I'm probably going to miss putting everything else. So we got Jabu Forest. And then I'll have to look at the other stuff. Oh, we got a nice stick upgrade. Very good item to have right at the beginning of a child spawn seed. They start with Serenade, but of course on these settings, the warp songs take you to random destinations. So Serenade takes you to Colossus. That's a great song to have to start, just because you immediately get another song out of it from, you know, Spirit Temple. Hopefully the audio settings are good for you guys. Alright, we got Light starting off buying the mask. We got Prelude for PurpleRupees coming off of Colossus. So that's obviously going to take them to another random location. Can we see what's on top of the arch from here? Oh, a bomb bag. Very good. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Field is on the path to Morpha. Frogs is dead. Another duplicate. And Frogs in the Rain is dead. Okay, of course we got everyone checking off hints right away. Okay, the other one was Lost Woods is on the path to Bongo. And that was Spirit is on the path to Morpha. Yeah, Hyrule Field on the path to Baronade, not Morpha, sorry. Spirit Temple on the path to Morpha. There we go. Alright, we got another hint here. Shadow Temple is foolish. That's a good hint. Purple could be turned up. Alright, well, he's already maxed on his thing here. Let me turn up the desktop audio. Okay, so we got Prelude now for Light. And where does this take him? This is Kokiri Forest. Okay. Okay, so we got Shadow is the same. Let's fill in the rest of these medallions here. Light medallion is Deku Tree. Oh no, that's just, yeah, I think Light didn't finish filling them in. But water medallion is water. Jabu Forest, water, and then he's got Deku DC Deku. So I'm not sure what these are, but yeah, I turned it up on the desktop, so I'll just turn it back down, back to what it was at. It's a little quiet, yeah. That's weird, because to me it sounds pretty fine. What a shit roulette roll, yeah. But that's the beauty of roulette, is that you can have good rolls and bad rolls. It's all in the hands of RNGesus. Hey, Purple. PurpleRupees here in chat, one of our racers who raced the other day. So he will get to defend all of his questionable decisions. Bomb Chew Bag. That is... Did Purple get that? I don't think so. Okay, we got Saria Song in Saria Check. Death Mountain Trail. Is this an async replay? Yes, it is. Yeah, these guys raced did this on Sunday, I think. So, I don't know who wins. I haven't looked at the VODs. So, it's all a mystery. Water Temple on the path to Bongo. And Toilet is dead. So we got Lost Woods and Water Temple on the path to Bongo. Purple doesn't know if he's won or lost. He does not, unless he's looked at Light's VOD. How's it going, everyone? Going excellent. One day you get bonked as damage from the wheel. That would be hot. It would be hot. Okay, here we go. Shadow DC. Okay, this is Spirit Temple. Then we got Jabu Forest, Water, Shadow, DC. Okay, and then the free, and then what are these two? Deku and Jabu? No, we already have Jabu. Spirit, Water, Fire. Okay, and we got Domain is Baron. We got all our Barons, like, right away. Very nice. No one's going to be checking anything crazy. So far, Lost Woods, coming up pretty dead. No timer? Oh, I forgot to start the timer. It's because I was too busy, setting up these guys. Let's, just start the timer. There we go. 7 minutes. We're good. We're good. Yeah, so Purple, unfortunately, not getting the Bombchu bag from Kokiri Forest. Probably just because no Sun Song to leave in a hurry, so it is quite a time to get out of there. But it is orphaning a check when you were there already as child. But with the prelude taking you to Kokiri Forest, it's not a long to get back there, a long time to get back there. So you could just warp back and check it when you have Sun Song. Just unfortunate that it turned out to be a bomb bag. Alright, let's start looking for some chickens. Is this Pixel in chat on his lunch break? Telling us all he had no time to cast the race, and then suddenly he's here? Very suspicious. Very suspicious. Oh god, if the Talon chicken game was random number of chickens, that would just be so terrible. Right, Purple not quite getting Broken Stick. Or not Broken Stick, Steel Stick. The Binny Brew Stick. The Scam Stick. Ooh, nice Zelda's Lullaby. Nice and early. Zelda's Lullaby before you hit the graveyard is always great. But yeah, imagine if the Talon game was random chickens and you had to get like 5 chickens or something like that. It's like, how could you keep... Well, I guess the more chickens you have, the better chance you have of like picking up chickens. But I mean, the timer is just so short, right? So... Ooh, we got a nice bottle. Could come in handy for some Ice Cavern Areno. And on these settings, I believe domain is open as adult. So could be a good trip to Ice Cavern. Unfortunately, it looks like the Lost Woods Way of the Hero is pretty barren right now, so I guess it's Slingshot game, because I think Light checked everything else. Oh, we got our dual hint. Okay, so was that Hyrule? Yeah, that was Hyrule Castle. Yeah, Hyrule Castle is dead. I forgot these had dual hints. Oh, Hyrule. Oh, right, Hyrule Castle plus OGC. That's right. Because of course, there's only one check in Hyrule Castle. Okay, here's Purple getting his Bombchu bag. Very nice. Thinking about whether or not, do I go to Lost Woods? It is Way of the Hero. But at this point, Purple doesn't have the Lost Woods Way of the Hero hint. So, decides to do a cheeky save quit. I guess this is Light farming rupees. Not going to Bombchu Bowling. But going to come over here and check the Hyrule Field. Light knows that Hyrule Field is on path to Baronade. I guess we're going to see... Okay, so that was Ice Cavern was dead and Song of Time. Let's go ahead and fill that in on the tracker. Nice Steel Stick. Absolutely poked the shit out of that spider. Purple not climbing up for the hint, unless he did it earlier. At this point, I can't remember. Just because the first, like, bunch of minutes of the seed is like... Okay, now PurpleRupees like, Lost Woods. That sucks. You did it first? Okay. Can't remember that far back. Alright, looks like Purple's ready to go adult. When you find early bombs like that, not a bad, you know, trek to Bongo. I mean, not Bongo. I was looking at Bongo on my tracker. Not a good, not a bad trek to go to Dodongo's Cavern. There we go. I finally said it. Finally got it out. Ignoring the mistake. Didn't even notice. Plus having ZL here, it's going to be a quick, I mean, go to CAC, do all the CAC stuff. Go to Graveyard. Clear out Graveyard. Forgot bowling? Yes. Yeah, I mean, Light didn't do bowling either, but, I mean, he's still got the redemption arc. He's got to go back there one more time to, become adult, so... Alright, so that boulder grotto is checked. Time to go to CAC. Thrown off by finding choose. I mean, that just happens so often when you have something in your mind that you're going to try and do. And then all of a sudden you get an item that's like immediately like, oh, I should do X. Oh. Zora's river play instead. I mean, it's night. By the time you're done, it'll be daytime CAC. Plus, up here you get some hints as well. Purple hasn't seen that domain is barren. Whoa, we got a nice mirror shield there. That's a good item. Alright, Light is... Oh, I was about to say Light's loading up on rupees for possible bowling, but it looks like instead it's... Okay. This setup. This must be really painful to watch back. Okay, we got up there. Nice easy jump. Perfect. In the end, at least you got it. So that's the important part. Alright, Light turning in his Keaton mask. And we're gonna see how many chickens we got here. Time of day manipulation. As long as you make it to CAC by day. Isn't that great? Ooh, we got a nice big item here. Sun Song on Ocarina of Time. Nice eyeball frog, which I don't have a marker for yet, still. Sun Song on Ocarina of Time. Very, I guess Death Mountain Trail is barren, so that means Big Goron is barren as well. Light with a second bottle from chickens. And of course I didn't see how many chickens it was, but it was pretty fast, so here we go. Alright, what do we got for skulls? 50 dead, 30 dead, 40 dead. Alright, we got no skulls this seed. Very nice. Both gossips, well, 2 out of the 3 gossip stones in Zora's River say the same thing. I think it was 4. 4 makes sense, because he got the top one, the one on the house, the one next to Anju, and then one other one. Alright, we got another hint coming up here in Zora's Domain, one that's often forgotten about. Pose is dead. Light waiting out the time of day. Probably just to clear out the Dampe. Light's gonna go like full ham on the graveyard. Oh, and skulls, I guess. May as well get these out of the way as soon as you can. Use up one of your chews to snipe the thing here. Zora's River is on the path to Twin Rova. I wonder what that hint points to. It's actually really hilarious. It's like, oh yeah, thanks. Grieg! It's Grieg! Alright, I don't think Purple scoped what was on the igloo. Just a red rupee. Oh, and we're gonna see what's on the bottom. I'm really bad at peeking this, by the way. I don't know if I'll be able to even, like, see. Unless you can't do it without a scale, but... Oh, here we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, maybe that was a rupee. It did look like the rupees around it, but... I don't know. Like I said, I'm really bad at peeking that sort of thing. Purple rushing Ice Cavern with no, with only one bottle is kind of sus. Yeah, I don't know if I like this play. Whereas, I mean, Light's just cleaning out, like, endless stuff. It was right there. I suppose. And I mean, I guess if you know the jumps in the push block room, it definitely speeds it up a lot. So far, Light coming up pretty empty-handed in his graveyard, though. I mean, Royal Tomb could be, like, absolutely popping off. You never know. This is so many sticks gone to waste. It's just one after the other. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I think Purple's gonna get hit by this keys. Yep. I mean, maybe if you held up shield, like, right away, could have dodged it, but I don't know. It was gonna be close either way. All right, Light gets Nocturne from Sunsong Grave. We'll have to wait to see where that takes us, but first we gotta see if Light gets this first try. We've seen a lot of people in this tournament struggle with this, but Light's pretty good. Oh, nice big chest. Rewarded for this out of logic play. Unless it's like stone. Whoa, it's a bow. Alright, early bow. Quite nice. Doesn't really do a whole lot without the hook shot, but it's a bow. Alright, Light. Grabbing bug skulls. I mean, I guess it's right here, so it's like, it's not that big of a deal. But does Bomb Chew fill up? 20 Bomb Chews, I think that was. Alright, so Light's at 5 skulls, so not a lot, but I mean, it's better than none. I mean, when you only need 20 skulls max, like, it's not like It's a huge rush. Light breaking another skull for spiders ×2. I guess he's only got 2 more skulls left. The one in the tree and the one on the house. I think this is like the first time I've ever seen anyone use nuts on the ice keys here. It's actually really funny. Oh, almost. No angular setup though. Looks like Light's going to Zora's River too. Obviously you can get the mirror shield with chickens real easy. And then on top of that, going as Child, you can buy beans. And that's not so important, I guess, because but he can grab that bomb bag in Colossus. And I mean, that'll kind of alleviate the no Kokiri sword. Oh, I love those setups. Those ice physics setups for the jumps in Ice Cavern. It just... Ocarina of Time, like, movement setups always look so cool. So Light does know that Domain is barren. So he's not gonna be, he's not gonna be going any further than River. There's his mirror shield. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm so dumb. I just looked at my tracker. They already have the Spirit Medallion from DC. That means DC is a cleared dungeon. That's why neither of them are doing DC. The Dongos is already empty. They already cleared the dungeon. All the items are garbage. Duh. Took me a long time to realize that. Alright, big chest. Eyeball frog. That's kind of barren. Yeah. Yeah, all this movement to like turn in the blue fire kind of sucks. Well, turn in the blue fire, use the blue fire. Plus if you ended up doing Child Zora's Domain as well. Alright, Light so low on sticks. Going for the one singular stick. Alright, nice blue rupee. Very off-brand. Alright, so purple going back to Lost Woods. Alright, and this is Light planting the bean here. So I think at this point, because of what we saw from Light, the path item in Lost Woods has to be on Slingshot Game. Or, I mean, no, it can't be Skull Mask, because Skull Mask is hinted. So sometimes hint. So it would have to be Slingshot Game. So we're going to be just kind of chilling out, waiting for that Slingshot coming eventually. There it is. Zora's Domain Foolish. Ah, damn it. Oh, Light's using one of his bomb chews to clear out Child Spirit. I mean, you have to clear out Spirit anyway. On these settings, it's 4 medallion bridge, 6 medallion boss key. So, I mean, the dungeons they have definitely requires a lot of items. I think it's the most items required out of any dungeon requirement. Because, I mean, Deku, all you really need is, like, logically, Slingshot. But, I mean, you don't need any items. Well, I guess you need Kokiri Sword, too, to get in there. But, I mean, Jabu, Boomerang, and Letter. Forest, you need Hookshot and Bow. And possibly Strength. Water, you need Longshot and Iron Boots. Or Scale. Double Scale. Shadow, you need Hover Boots. And ZL. And then Spirit, Strength 2, and Mirror Shield. So, like, the medallions they got given, like, or the dungeons, I guess, is like, yeah, Kokiri Sword and Hammer are, like, the only items that they can skip in this seed. Potentially. Alright, Light doesn't feel like setting up the Bomb Chew with this Stalfos. God, I'm so bad at this Bomb Chew. I can never remember how many flashes. Another example of good Ocarina of Time movement setup. Oh, but he fucks it up. I'm not sure what Light's doing. Oh, he does it from this direction. Whoa! I've never seen that one, where it kind of curves to the left there. Kind of interesting. I'm not sure what Light's doing here. Oh, he tried to hit the switch with Bomb Chews. It's kind of funny. Oh, he's getting yeeted off, yeah. Oh, that's absolutely painful. Alright, so we got Requiem coming from Minuet check. See where that takes you. We still gotta find Bolero and Graveyard access. Okay, so that one's Graveyard. So Requiem goes to Graveyard. Oh, that was Skullmask dead. Okay, that's a good hint. So yeah, there will be a key ring here for Spirit. Some of the dungeons have them, some of them don't. I think Forest, Spirit, Shadow have key rings, and the rest don't. Oh, I have it on the tracker. Yeah, Forest, Shadow, Spirit. Very good dungeons to have key rings. Just because, well, Spirit, you need keys really early, so there's always a chance that you find the key ring really quick. Shadow, not so much. Water Fire turned off. And, Ganon's. And Bottom of the Well. And GTG. Okay, so Nocturne goes to Crater. Purple Rupee, or Red Rupee up there. Okay, we got Minuet in Crater. Purple thinking, what should I do? Instead of finding out where Minuet goes, though, plays Requiem to get out of here. Okay. Played the wrong song by accident. Hilarious. Alright. It's, it's really funny, actually. Whoa, nice strength for Light in Upper Child Spirit. Oh yeah, for Medallion Stone Dungeons. Yeah. Well, I guess technically there are no keys in Stone Dungeons. So. How terrible would that be? Nice boss key. Yeah, light coming to Child Spirit was a pretty good play, it looks like. Oh, we got Damp Race. First time seeing Damp Race 32 minutes into the seed is pretty crazy. I feel like normally we see that very early, but I mean they've cleared Child Graveyard already. Not much after that. Okay, so Spirit Temple, Path to Morpha, I guess. Oh, that's a really harsh death. Man, that's such a bad death. Deku boss key on 50 skulls. Yikes. Man, Light having to climb all the way back up really sucks. That was like a huge death. It's like the second furthest you could die in Child Spirit. The furthest, of course, being on the Iron Knuckle. That is a very large Shaman 52 boogie. Alright, we got a wallet. Now we can buy our Goron tunic that we don't need for our stone fire temple. Oh yeah, we still don't know what's on Windmill. No one ever came in here. Haha, it's another bow! Alright, well, there's a bow. So much for Light's early bow. Alright, we got Vanilla Song of Storms. And now the only song we need left is What's on Nocturne, and that's gotta be Epona's song. Which is a possible oops AD moment. Let's go ahead and drag this to my sometimes tracker. Yeah, these warp songs are kind of useful. The only one that we don't have is a warp to Lake Hylia. But I mean, Bolero could go there, right? I think. Yeah, because we have Crater, we have Colossus, we have... Graveyard. Nice arrow. Okay, Purple gonna come in here and check out the skulls. Light cashing up on some hearts just so we can take 1 damage from an Iron Knuckle. I mean, if he swings horizontal. I'm pretty sure a vertical slice deals more than 4 hearts. I think. I thought a vertical slice was 8 double damage. Like horizontal 4, vertical 8. Alright, well, Light having that strength is pretty useful, but not super useful. Like, having DC cleared already, it doesn't really let you do anything. Alright, here's Light going into Bomb Chew Bowling. Since both of them forgot it earlier, we're gonna see if anyone gets punished here. Red Rupee. Absolutely blowing the shit out of Bomb Chew Lady. And a blue rupee. So, 25 rupees for what, 30 rupees to play? She's set up scam shop for sure. Happy mask sale. He doesn't have any money to get the skull mask. I mean, he doesn't have the hint that Skull Mask is dead, so... I've actually never seen that before. Because, I mean, when do you ever go in there and not have any money? He just yeets you out of the store. That's actually hilarious. Alright, here's Purple going into Bombchu. Funny that they both forgot, and then they both, you know, managed to make it back to Bombchu Bowling, like, around the same time. Kind of funny. Alright. Oh god, that was kind of funny. I was like, okay, why is Purple wasting Bomb Cheese a second time instead of just leaving? I guess it was, and then there was that moment like, oh, that was the second. That was the second reward. So Purple's gonna go check the rest of field. I'm surprised this wasn't done earlier, but I guess it's one of those, like, you know, you just need time to route it in, right? So we're gonna go check the southern Hyrule Field Boulder chest, and then open Grotto, the Deku Grotto, or Deku Grotto, and then after that, didn't even realize you did that, yeah. And sometimes it just hits you, right? There's Minuet for Light. Light hasn't been to Adult Sacred Forest yet, so this will instantly get him a new song. Oh, but he's playing a different song, unless this is what same thing Purple did. Okay, I'm not sure what he's doing. I didn't see what that hint was, if anything. Yeah. Played the wrong song. Oh, he's coming here to grab his bomb bag. That's right. Yeah, same mistake, same location. Kind of funny. Right, what do we got here? Another DMT Foolish. Alright, nice bomb bag. So now we don't have to rely on just the chews forever. And I guess from here, Light can go grab the Fairy Fountain in Colossus. Does that bomb chew go, like, underneath the gate? Or are we waiting for night? I'm not sure why we're waiting for night there. Alright, what do we got here? Slingshot! Okay. So, Slingshot, Path to Baronade. Kind of makes sense. Yeah, so here we're going to Lost Woods. Gonna go grab the Slingshot chest. There's Requiem for Light Sword. I feel like I missed some songs. Oh, but I didn't. Light has, he just doesn't have a lot of the later songs. Oh, Purple can get the, Storm's Grotto here, too. It's a nice, twofer. Alright, who cares I got yeeted from the Skull Shop? It's dead anyway, so all of a sudden you can just stop. Stop! Oh, we got a big chest. Thank you, we already know that. Kokiri Sword in Kokiri Forest. That's great. So after this, that's an immediate, like... Well, I would say go to the Deku Tree, but, I mean, Deku Tree's a stone, so... Not really that useful. Alright, what item are we getting here? Probably hovers. Yep. Hover boots. I think hover boots is like the only item it could have been. Well, maybe Dins. It could have been Dins or magic. But we also have a path to Bongo and Water Temple. So that... so, I mean, that one could be either of the other ones. Maybe Dins. Alright, there's Light's wallet. Alright, there's Iron Boots. That's a very lucky find. Can't really do anything with them yet, though. Not until we have a hook shot. But I mean, after hook shot, you could go clear out a ton of stuff. I mean, I guess purple doesn't have strength yet, so that kind of eliminates the Forest Temple play. Possibly. Could go in, beat the boss if you get lucky with the keyring. And I believe the keyring does include boss key. Oh, no, it doesn't. Because we saw the boss key in Spirit Temple. So on these settings, keyring doesn't include boss key, but on Booter 2, I think it does. But on those settings, the key rings are in the overworld. Too many settings I'm getting I'm getting confused by. So if you get lucky with the boss key in Forest Temple, then you could go beat Phantom Ganon. Is that correct, the settings, or correct too many settings to remember? Oh man, I love seeing this strat. Using the Bomb Chew on the Goron pot. Does it pay off? Nope. Well, piece of heart. Checking out the plush carpet. Alright, Light's going to be doing the same thing that Purple did. Coming around to check the field stuff. Unfortunately for Light, he's adult. So using that slingshot, he's going to have to go back child. Which is just a huge pain in the ass. Alright, what's this hint I missed? Okay, we already saw that. Nothing special. Light trying to farm some rupees from the tree with a full wallet. Oh, you hadn't done Dampe yet. I could have sworn I saw you do Dampe earlier. But, yeah. I guess it was Light I was seeing. Because I could have sworn you waited for night to come here, but I guess I was thinking you were going to warp here, and then you didn't. So, I mean, that totally makes sense. Because, I mean, that's the only reason why you would wait for night as child, really. Save warp? Is this going back adult? Or Richard, yeah, that's true. Which I guess is where we're going right now. Grabbing this little blue rupee, or red rupee, sorry. I just cycled through like all the colors. Blue, purple, red, whatever. Richard usually has junk, but you never know. Maybe we'll have one of those rare seeds where we get like light arrows right here. Okay, it's another quiver. So we found all 3 of the bows. That's funny. Alright. Light hasn't routed in much of... I don't think he's been to Adult CAC yet. And if he has, he never went to... No, he would have had to have been, because he's been to Adult Graveyard. But he never got Storms from Windmill. So he's not going to be able to get the Kokiri Sword right here. So Light's like quadruple ultra dipping stuff here. Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so purple's here doing Child Spirit. This is gonna eventually lead to strength. There's hover boots for light sword. Hey, Kaz. Shoutouts to Kaz correcting the streamer instead of saying hi to everyone first. JK, I appreciate being kept in check. Yeah. Hope you don't die here. That would be very unfortunate. Still hasn't equipped the Kokiri sword. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Is purple gonna... Okay, okay. Managed to get the bridge down. That's the important part. I was like, man, is purple gonna take that much damage from this Stalfos that he would say something like that? Yeah, he's got 7 hearts. He's not gonna die. Not like Light, who died on the 3rd floor, I guess. If anything, I would be like, not so much like, hey, I hope you don't die. It's more, I hope you don't burn your shield. Which, has the, possibility. I guess I should mark off these key rings on their tracker. We got him here. May as well mark him off. So Light's here as child didn't end up blowing open the big Goron for Iron Boots. Maybe just missed the cycle. I don't really know. Ooh, Light's kind of taking a lot of damage here too. Then again, I guess as long as you don't have 0, you're good. And here's a nice refill, so we're good. And another heart container. Great. And we got a skull over here. Can you even see this as a big chest as Link? No. No, you can't. Light doesn't get the skull? Hello? You don't know that 10 and 20 are Baron, just get the skull, my dude. Okay, here he is waiting for the big Goron. The big rolling Goron. Or whatever you guys call it, the hot rodder Goron. Okay, so this will be Iron Boots. And we got Strength on the other side. Purple. 50 minutes in, 51 minutes in, and we still don't have a dungeon completed yet. It's just how it goes, you know. Alright, is Light gonna jump down for that? Nope, it looks like the answer is no. DC is completed, but in these settings it starts pre-completed. So technically they both have it completed, but it's just by default in the settings. So what purple said, auto completed. Alright, well that Deku Shield did a very poor job stopping that laser. Alright, purple makes it out completely unscathed. Looks like both of them are headed to, oh, right. I was gonna, both of them are headed to Adult, but I forgot Prelude takes you to Kokiri Forest, not, whatchamadoozit. Wait, where's Bolero? What did I mark wrong on this tracker? Oh, I forgot to mark that one. Bolero is on, oh, it's not necessarily there. It could be on Nocturne. Yeah, that's something. I thought we had all our songs. Um, yes, DC is Baron. That's correct. Yeah, I thought that we were gonna be getting Eponas on Nocturne, but I forgot we still haven't seen what's on Prelude. So Eponas could still be on Prelude, and Bolero could be on Nocturne. We don't know which is which. So let's go ahead and get rid of that off the tracker. Sorry for okay, it is Epona's song. I was gonna say sorry for sharing false information, but it looks like it turned out to be correct all along. Alright, so we got Bolero on Prelude. So that's just from completing one dungeon, Jabu. Alright, purple gets a bomb bag. Much faster than the one from much faster than the oh god. Light missing. You know, I feel like that is always the case. It does seem to be a big chest a lot more often than it's not a big chest. But I feel like you could say the same thing about one of these two chests. Like, this room always seems to have a big chest in it. Alright, what's our other item here? Another bomb bag? Oh wait, we already know where the other two bomb bags are. Well, we know where one of them is. You can say that about any check. I don't know. I feel like there are certain checks in the game that just always seem to have items on them. I mean, when you see so many seeds, I guess they do kind of blend together a little bit. And so, you know, you see certain checks always having items, but yeah, lower spheres. But I mean, there's certain ones that you go, they're kind of 50-50. Like, you know, you see, you know, Gerudo Valley never has anything big on it. I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Richard is usually junk, but sometimes it's not. Alright, Light finally grabbing. So many big chests, so much junk. Ooh, Light's gonna go do the Brad check, perhaps? Perchance? Oh, no, we're just gonna explore Crater. I guess now that we have the hover boots, you can, kind of explore to your heart's content. Four skulls. Yeah, when I mean they're not a priority, right? I mean, obviously the, you know, Hookshot could easily be on 10 skulls. It doesn't take a whole lot to get 10 skulls. Okay, here's Link Goron. There's no way. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't just use his bow on the bomb chew. Or the bomb flower. Or just equip a bomb chew. There you go. Okay. Link Goron has been defeated. Scale. Not super helpful, I guess. I guess we still haven't seen Tech Grotto. Because if Slingshot is on the path to Baronade, like, Slingshot hasn't really gotten any items, right? Like, it got hover boots, but, I mean, like, unless Bottle, like, the letter or Boomerang is locked by hover boots. But Shadow Temple is Baron. So the chances of that are probably 0. Blue fire arrows would have been handy to have with magic a long time ago. Child, oh, yeah, child spirit. Yeah, child spirit, because you need to, well, I mean, I guess lowering the bridge with slingshot is in logic. I think. It would be weird if it wasn't. Yeah, get that bomb shoe. With only 3 bombs, you have to. 4 cuckoos. Okay. Ooh, we got a big chest in Death Mountain Crater. Fire arrows? Alright, so we found fire arrows and ice arrows pretty soon. Okay, it is sling locked. Or, yeah, slingshot locked. I knew it was boomerang locked for sure, but I wasn't sure about slingshot. Today is a very special day for you. Is it your birthday? Is it Booter Day? That's a very special day for everyone. Happy birthday, Eevee lover. Today we're all Eevee lovers. Yep. Everyone say happy birthday to Eevee lover so you can see the hilarious cat emote that I put in. I feel like I'm slowly turning like every regularly used word in the English language into an emote in this chat. Slowly. How old is Eevee Lover 2022 today? Since you have 2022 in your name, I assume you're 3 years old. In which case, I'm sorry, you have to be banned for breaking the Twitch TOS. But life goes on. Oh, we got an ad. Everyone make sure you buy the ultra sleek iPhone 17. Oh, no, this is the Samsung Fold. Oh, we got 3 ads? Oh, how terrible is that? Shout out to uBlock Origin not working on Chrome anymore. Yeah, my ad block doesn't work on Chrome anymore, so I gotta fix that. Is Light doing it live? Why ads? No, this is a VOD. So everyone enjoy the ads. Hopefully the VOD stops during the ads. Get Twitch Turbo? Fuck that. I get YouTube Premium, but okay, 10036 or 6. Okay. We'll just keep them going until we got the timers resynced again, and then we'll start her up again. Alright. Off we go again. Alright, light arrows, first check in bottom of the well, very nice. We don't have to look around for that stuff. I mean, at least we went like an hour without ads, right? Did Spotify switch for the no ads on YouTube? Yeah. I mean, the only reason I have YouTube Premium is because I watch a lot of YouTube on my phone when I'm working. And, I mean, there's no ad block that works on mobile. Really. Plus, I like it so I can turn my phone off, like, into sleep mode and still have YouTube working. So, for me, it's worth it. But Alright, there's Kokiri Sword for Light Sword. Light Note Song of Time is all the way over there. We're not going to be going... Oh, Big Goron Sword. I wonder if Purple's going to go out of his way for that. It looks like the answer is yes. Probably going to get hit by the Gibdo a second time. Yep, there he is. And a third time. But not a fourth time. All the swords is good. I do be loving all the swords. Purple opting to shoot the Keese instead of using the already equipped Kokiri Sword. "15 seconds per boss. That's a lot per boss. Especially since you have to beat Ganon, Phantom Ganon, regular Ganon, I guess. You know, Ganondorf, what I mean. Morpha, Bongo, and Twinrova. There's no way it saves 15 seconds on Morpha. Not, maybe like 5 seconds max. Yeah, like all the bosses, like 5 seconds max. Because now that I'm thinking about it, it's like... Another bottle. Yeah, because it's like Twinrova, instead of 5 crouch stabs, it's 3, I think. Oh, resume my timer. That's right. Let's just move it forward. We're a little bit late, but we can go from here. Let's reset. There we go. Hopefully we don't get any more ads from late, but we probably will another hour in. I don't remember what I was talking about anymore. Something something Zeldo, perhaps. Oh, there's letter. Okay, well, Purple gets letter in bottom of the well. So, I mean, that's not locked by Slingshot at all. So, probably Boomerang. Boomerang locked by Strength, perhaps. Alright, nice aim, Purple. Really doesn't want the shield burn. I don't think Purple ever went out of his way to buy a Hylian shield, but, I mean, why would you, right? Tektite Grotto? I mean, we haven't seen that. Probably wouldn't be Tektite Grotto, though. For a Boomerang. Because that's not really locked behind anything except explosives. Well, and Iron Boots, but Iron Boots were in Goron City, locked by explosives. I guess we'll find out eventually. Light trying to be fancy with the backflip. The backflip Deku Nut Ricochet. Absolutely a swag god. Alright, looks like Light's not going for the sling. I think Purple used the slingshot for Goma just to get that extra stun time, but it looks like Light's going for just nuts. Nice one cycle. Purple wants his ruby. You mean Light wants his ruby? Oh yeah, Purple beat Deku as well. Duh. I entirely missed that. I was too focused on the blue fire arrows. There we go. It didn't even occur to me until right now that I hadn't filled that in. Alright, here's Purple going for the top chest. All 3 elemental arrows and yet no magic in sight. And no hookshot in sight still. We're over an hour in and still no hookshot. I feel like that's not... Oh, Light, what are you doing? That's the spooky mask you gotta give that kid to. Spooky mask. I think he was going out of his way to get the fast bunny hood, because I think the fast bunny hood are on these settings. But nope. Alright, so Purple's gonna go do Boulder Maze now, and here we're gonna get to see if the hammer chest is indeed a big one or not. And then Light's gonna go clear out bottom of the well, so... Okay, what do we got back here? Big chest? Nope. Just a heart. Not worth. I don't think there's anything else new we're gonna be seeing here. Maybe, maybe Purple will go out of his way to go get his, Goron tunic. But, I mean, it is a little bit of farming still. There's Lescale. I guess I can mark off the Goron tunic for Light since he did buy it. Alright, Purple thinking, what do I do now? There's Letter for Light. Can't really do anything with it yet. Can get to Child Zora Fountain with it. Perhaps go inside Jabu and hope you find a boomerang there. Or another item. I feel like we've seen first hookshot in the first chest in Jabu. Could be the case again. It's unfortunate to see, because everyone and their dog hates going into Jabu without a boomerang. Especially when it's a medallion. Alright, time for Tech Grotto. I think this is probably going to be the path item. I could see this being boomerang for sure. And in that case, I would imagine like a straight trip to Jabu. It's a heart! That means it is. It is Slingshot after all. Alright, Light picks up the big Ron sword. Ooh, those keys turned into fire keys. That's spooky. Alright, are we going to be seeing a reverse wasteland now from Purple after the fairy fountain? I mean, there really isn't a lot you can do right now. I feel like this far into a seed with no hookshot is just screaming 10, 20 skulls. It's like, come on, man. Just get 10, 20 skulls. I dare you. Child spawn random on these settings, but not adult spawn. So we're going back to Temple of Time. Bomb chews are considered in logic for these settings, I think, because we got a bomb chew bag. So you could hit that switch with a bomb chew. It could be for that chest, if not, because that is... I mean, it's not a hard shot, but I mean, that's good logic. I don't know if it's true, but it's a possibility. If Boomerang is inside Jabu, then I would say that's true. I'm pretty certain that bomb chews are in logic, but not bombs. Because I don't think the bomb explosion can go that high. Well, Slingshot we already know locks strength. And so, you know, if any of the other strengths are strength locked, you can only get that strength with Child. So, it could just be Boomerang is locked behind strength. Just 100%. That's like the first possibility. But it could also be as easy as what you said. I cannot believe that Light didn't burn his shield just then. Absolutely insane. I mean, I guess we're going to find out in like 2 minutes if, you know, our prediction is true or not. And Boomerang is just in Jabu. If it's straight up Slingshot, or if it is strength locked Boomerang. In which case, Boomerang could be in Forest Temple. It could be in Fire Temple. Which would be hilarious. That's about it, really. I don't think they can really do anything else. I mean, if they find a hook shot, it could be behind the strength block in Water Temple. I mean, this is the very first time we've seen any of Lake Hylia. So... it could just be in Lake Hylia. A hook shot, I mean. You should go and raid your fridge. I think instead you should raid twitch.tv/banjorace. Not a paid sponsor. Okay, well there's strength 2, so... I mean, that could be our strength 1 right there. That's not locked by anything. Nice sphere 0, strength 1. So this could be a, maybe I should go back to Spirit Temple. And it looks like that's what he's doing. We could just have another case of, oops, I forgot to check the rooftop of the Lake Lab. Because I don't think Purple planted a bean. I mean, he might have, and I just forgot. But without Hookshot, we can't check Adult Fishing or Lake Lab. Here's another Sphere 0 we're getting out of the way. An hour and 16 into the seed from Lightsword. Gerudo Valley. The classic. Alright, well, he already has a Goron Tunic, so might pass on that one. I like this play from Purple going right back to Spirit Temple, just because you got that Spirit Temple path hint. And it's probably a good chance that it's a hook shot and not strength that's path to Baronade, just because you need long shot, and they already have the Iron Boots. So there could be a hook shot on adult, and with the mirror shield, I mean, it just, you know, writes itself. I don't think you can make this gap with the hover boots. So hopefully it's not here. Okay, it's not here. That's good. Well, will I feed you? I don't even have food for myself. So perhaps you're best to go raid the fridge. I did have peanut butter toast for breakfast this morning, though. That was very tasty. It's my go-tos right now. Peanut butter and bologna sandwiches. Not at the same time, but separate. Just as predicted, there is the hook shot. So I think Purple was already ahead before in this race, but now we're like ultra ahead. So this is Light going to be getting Strength 2 as well. Hopefully goes right back to Spirit Temple as well. And then we have kind of a race on our hands. I mean, I don't think Purple was like that far ahead in terms of items. They both kind of have exactly the same items. Just, you know, just in case it becomes a thing, Purple does have Song of Time. Which, because we have Water Temple Path, you know, means we could be having a situation here in which you need Song of Time, which would be really, really terrible for Light. Alright, big chest in the other hand. Song of Time, yeah, it was on ice. Alright, we got gold scale. Probably not a path, just because we already have Iron Boots. Gold scale is pretty useless once you have Iron Boots. And over here, Purple, please. Okay, there we go. It's probably just the hook shot. Hook shot 100%. God, this room with hover boots is so good. Connor75, thank you for the 39 party raid. Welcome to Booter. Booter Roulette, even. Morning Dimension Breaker, morning Great Scott. And yes, I had to say it that way. This has been a really interesting seed so far. It's kind of like on the, what's the B stand for in Booter? Banjo. Alright, there's hookshot. bad. Stands for Bunky. BanjOcarina of Time. Alright, purple's probably going to go all the way up and just beat the dungeon. I mean, why not, right? You have Mirror Shield. You got everything you need to beat the dungeon. Which is really just Mirror Shield, so. Believe it! The good old days. Alright, a million explosions. Bonuru. I'm not sure what Bonuru is. Holy shit. That was some really good timing from purple there, climbing the tower. It looked really cool though, for sure. Oh, hang on a sec. I just thought of something. I think I have I can turn on my volume mixer for Chrome. Oh, no, it's already maxed. Never mind. All of a sudden I thought, wait a sec, I can make the volume a little bit bigger. Survivor mentioned. I have never watched Survivor. Yeah. Ocarina of Time randomizer sponsored by the Banjo community. Or I guess at this point I should say the Banjo race community. Devastating, I should. It just doesn't interest me. I watched the season with Ken in it because, you know, he's a Smash Pro. But that's like the only thing that connected me to Ocarina, or to Ocarina, to Survivor. No, you have a good day, Dimension Breaker. The good old know you of positivity. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of like those, you know, vote off kind of shows. Unless there's like some sort of crazy like, you know, way they do it. I feel with Survivor, like, I don't know. I'm just not interested in like what they have to do. Cooking shows where it's like, you know, if they fuck up a lobster bisque or some shit and they get voted off the show. That's the kind of stuff I like. But I don't know, random stuff. But even then, I don't watch those either. In like 2009, 2010, I like binge watched The Biggest Loser. That was like my dose of reality TV. But yeah, it's been a while. But it's I'm cooking on a deserted island for 14 challenges. I could see that. Yeah. It's like make a poke bowl on a desert island. You have 6 hours. Go. Oh, purple misses. Processing their own salt, growing their own pepper. Right? I mean, I will say that the way Mumbo does it is, I I'm into that. But, I don't know. I can't wrap my head around some of the challenges he does. I miss when he did the Banjo Challenge series, because, I mean, that was, like, you know, in Banjo, so, sure. Very similar to, like, the box, except with just the box has more rules, obviously, because it's not just playing a video game. You got that social deduction form of the game, I guess. Ooh. Second, or another bomb bag. I mean, in the end, it's a bomb refill, so sure, go for bombs. The box mentioned, too soon. Too soon? Yeah, with the box, I'm not super interested in, like, you know, who wins and who loses. I just like participating in the challenges. Alright, time for a trip into Forest where we get another medallion. I think this, yeah, this is another medallion, because we got strength, we got bow, we got hookshot, we got everything we need. And we got how many skulls now? 7. 7 skulls. So obviously the first task is finding the key ring. Ooh, is Light getting bad RNG? Yep, she was just off screen. All right, gets a nice quick draw from the other witch though, so that's fine. Twice as long. What, are the US episodes not like an hour long? Or are the Australian ones just 2 hours long? I always assumed Survivor was like an hour-long show. You know, an hour including, you know, commercials and stuff. Oh, yeah, I've never watched Big Brother either, so I assumed they were all once-a-week shows. So is it like they do multiple episodes per week but only vote out once a week, or what? Or do they just have way more people on the show? Or is it like multiple episodes per day of the show kind of thing? I don't really know how the show is formatted, so... Oh, they have more people? Okay. Nice one cycle, Phantom Ganon. Of course, super duper easy with the big Goron sword. Alright, what item do we get? Is this our long shot? Nope. No long shot, but we do get a medallion. So, purple up to 3 medallions now. Very nice. Yeah, multiple episodes a week is a lot to ingest. Here, I'll give Light his Light medallion now, just so I can forget about it. Light doesn't want his 3rd bomb bag. He already has 2, so... Yeah, I was about to say, like... people, like, voting each other out and stuff is, like, I don't know. It's entertaining to watch sometimes, but I don't know, it's just not for me. The most I ever got into, like, one of those kind of programs was watching Moon play Throne of Lies. Well, I guess that's a lie. The most I got into it was watching people play Among Us. Like, when the hype for Among Us was at, like, its maximum. Yeah. See, I was thinking earlier, you know, it makes sense going into, it makes sense going further into Forest for Longshot because of the hint. But at the same time, it's like, you know, water is another one of your medallions. So, I mean, you can at least clear out all of it until you need to go to the boss. And having Song of Time, it's a good play. I never watched Disguised. I never watched Disguised Toast play Hearthstone on Twitch. I only ever watched his, like, YouTube uploads. The only people I ever watched stream Hearthstone were, I watched Crypt for Battlegrounds, and I watched Asmodai for, like, Standard. But I don't really watch either of them anymore, because I haven't followed Hearthstone Standard in years, and Crypt just streams the Bazaar now. Among Us was very fun, but I haven't played in so long now that, like, I don't even, like... I haven't played in so long that I just wouldn't, like, know what to do anymore. Yeah, I think the last time I played regularly, they only had the 2 maps. There was the... or maybe they had 3. There was, like, the ship, and then there was there was the ship, and then there was, like, the station on the planet, like the snowy area. And then there was, like, another ship, I think. I don't know the names of them at all, but... Mushroomy place. Desert Island. Down A. MFW. Down A gang represent. Yeah, I mean, there was all sorts of people who had full groups and stuff back in the day. Like, every server had, like, an Amogus night. Purple going down. Equip Iron Boots? Can you even equip Iron Boots when you're in the middle of a dive? Just to get that skull? Oh! Okay, I didn't expect Longshot to be on the dive. Alright. Purple's play pays off. You know, we got Hookshot, Spirit Temple, Path. We got Scale for the second scale. I like that Pog Crazy emote. 2 hearts. Oh, I didn't notice he only had 2 hearts. Alright, purple going down to the bottom, showcasing that he never does the compass room first. So yeah, this is just going to be a water temple, like, full clear. Maybe not full clear, but at least... Oh, well, there's the boss key right there. Maybe it isn't full clear. Maybe it's just get the boss key and then beat the dungeon. Well, no, it would be a full clear because you got path to Bongo, so... So, Dins or Magic gotta be in here somewhere, right? I think those are the only 2 items that could be here. Unless it's an item that leads to one of those 2, but I mean, you already have everything else. The worst item would be Hammer, but it's probably just gonna be straight up one of the, Oh god, that's too fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Why did I have to speak it into existence? I swear I didn't watch these VODs ahead of time. Oh my god, that's so funny. Alright, well, getting Hammer here really sucks. I mean, honestly, I would just keep doing the dungeon. Because, I mean, sure, beat the boss, but then it's like, just go back in and start clearing stuff out. How do the hints work? For the path hints, it's like you have a location that is the path to a boss. And so you know you're going to be getting an item in that location that will eventually lead you to be able to beat said boss. So with the water temple on the path to Bongo hint, you know that an item in water temple will eventually lead you to be able to beat Bongo Bongo. Now, the only items left that they need to get into Shadow Temple and beat Bongo are Magic and Din's Fire. So either they're going to straight up find Magic or Din's Fire in Water Temple, or an item that they get in Water Temple will lead them to find Din's or Magic. And so if you don't find Din's or Magic, or hovers, but they already have hovers, then you know, Hammer would be behind. Hello, Zelda Speedruns. Thank you for the raid. Good explanation. I tried. I tried really hard. Welcome to Ocarina of Time Roulette, sponsored by the Banjo community. This is an async race that happened the other day because of a time zone issue. So this race has technically already happened, but we're watching it for the first time. Okay, what was that going to Death Mountain Crater? Oh, that was Nocturne, right. Just like when you learn DK64. DK64 Rando is pretty goated. I wouldn't say it's the GOAT, but it's pretty goated. This has already happened? Yes. This is VODs. These are 2 VODs instead of live races, which is why we got PurpleRupees in chat. Watching back on his previous mistakes. Making the decision to go through water or not. I 100% would go through water again. Or was that why you played the song? If I found Hammer, even if I was like, oh man, I guess we're going to Fire Temple, I would 100% just go back into Water Temple to pray that I didn't have to go to Fire Temple. It would be like a 100% copium play. Alright, here we got a big chest right at the end of Forest Temple. This could end up paying off for Light Sword. And it doesn't. Nice Zora tunic. Yeah, before going to fire, finish water. I mean, it's the risky play versus the safe play, right? Yeah. No lake warp is pretty bad. Same ominous aura. I like that. So purple is here. Where is light sword at? Probably sleeping. Light sword lives in French, and so it's currently like midnight for him. Alright, 15 skulls for light. So we're almost at the 10-20. We're slowly running out of items that skulls could lead to, though. I mean, serendipity, it's one of those, like... It's one of those things, it's like, the further you get, you know, it's... You know, you say it's 2025 and people haven't played this game. This is surprising. There are kids these days whose first console weren't an N64, right? And I mean, retro gaming is like really expensive these days. And if you're not into emulation or anything like that, I mean, obviously you grew up with like a Switch, right? And you're playing Mario and Breath of the Wild. So there's no appeal to go backwards. Even though, like, most people think, oh yeah, Ocarina of Time is, like, the best. Have they ported it to NSO? Oh, probably. I'm pretty sure it's on the expansion pack. But, I mean, why would you load up an old game when you could just play the new hits? Nice one cycle for Phantom Ganon there. Not quite as clean as Purple's, but it's still pretty hot. Talking about playtesting at some conventions. 6 to 7-year-olds who were touching the screen because I couldn't fathom what a controller is. See, that just hurts. That absolutely hurts. I mean, it doesn't hurt that much, but it's just like, you know... I run the video game room at a convention that's local to me. And, you know, a lot of my volunteers are high schoolers looking for, you know, volunteer hours, right? And I remember me and my friend, I was talking to them about, you know, old games and stuff. And they were like, oh, like, original Mario, like, was that, or, I think we were talking about Doom. Yeah, we were talking about the original Doom. And they were like, oh, Doom, was that, like, the first ever video game? And me and my friend were like, uh... Let's just back out of this conversation. Alright. Purple peeking that chest. It is just a small chest. I really like that peak. You were born in 84. Yeah. I mean, I was born in 89. So, I mean, even then, like, 5 years was a big difference for, like, gaming. Like, back in ye olde days. Because, I mean, when I was a kid, I played the NES a bunch. But, I mean, I wouldn't say I grew up with it. My first console was a Super Nintendo. But I mean, I played the shit out of NES games like when I was in high school. I remember the first time, you know, because, you know, I was in, like, you know, daycare while my parents were at work kind of thing. Purple, you got hover boots. Okay. I was a daycare, and I remember one of, you know, the daycare's, you know, owner's kids had an NES. And so we played it sometimes. And I remember the first time I played Mario 3, that shit was so fun. It was like absolutely crazy. Because I at that time, I had only like played like Super Mario World and Super Mario All-Stars. And so playing Mario 3, like the original Mario 3, was like, I don't know, I just thought it was so fun compared to the All-Stars version. Yeah, I never owned, sorry about that. I never owned, like, Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3, but I remember renting them from, like, you know, you go down to the corner store, buy some 5-cent candies, and rent yourself a video game for the weekend. I remember renting Donkey Kong Country 2. And then my grandparents, they had a SNES at their house, and, they owned Donkey Kong Country 3, so... Come on, Purple, you gotta stab! You gotta stab! Stab with the big Ron sword. Link can't jump on the end of your sword. I never actually went to Blockbuster. I went to like a local video rental store for like the big games and stuff. Like a, you know, movie rental store that also had video games. But I mean, most of the time I rented games, it was like corner store. And it was like, you know, one of those Asian-owned like corner stores, and so they always had a lot of Japanese games for rent. And I remember when the N64 came out, you know, I didn't have very many games for it at first because, you know, by then I was like, you know, getting a regular allowance and I would just spend it on N64 games. But I remember renting like the Japanese version of Pokemon Stadium 1. And I remember like I didn't understand any of it because it was in Japanese, but alright, Water Temple had absolutely nothing. Time to go to Fire Temple. Purple end up ever getting a Goron Tunic? No. But I mean, we got like 1,000,000 bottles. So. Yeah, make sure you rewind before bringing it back. I remember that my mom always made sure that I rewound VHS tapes. It was like one of those, you know, you better do it kind of things. You would look the fairy first. It is a long way out of the way. But, I mean, you know, there's a chance you might need to beat Fire Temple. for the stone. Because having Epona's song on, or Sun Song on Ocarina of Time, there's always a chance that Sun Song Grave has your item. But I mean, it's like you're kind of going through Fire Temple, and then the moment you get an item, you're just out of there. Tell us about the seed. What are they needing to complete? So these settings at the top right of your screen, you can see these are roulette. The Booter Roulette tournament has a wheel. You can choose a bunch of old settings. So we got Booter 2, Booter 3, Season 5 of Zelda Randomizer, and then Booter Roulette, which is these settings. So in order to complete the seed, all they need is 4 medallions for the bridge to Ganon's castle, and they need 6 medallions to get the boss key to get into Ganon's room. And so all they really need are the items to, you know, get those medallions, which is, Jabu, Forest, Water, Shadow, and Spirit is a lot of items they need. So it's just one of those seeds where it takes a lot of items. But then to beat Ganondorf, you also need magic, light arrows, bow. Which we have bow, we have light arrows, we just don't have magic yet. Magic could be somewhere here in Fire Temple. Or it could be Din's. So 40 plus skulls. Well, we already know that 30, 40, 50 skulls are dead. That's what the 30, 40, 50 on the tracker means. So, we still haven't seen 10 and 20 skulls yet. Lightsword has 50... Last I checked, he had 15 skulls. But, so he probably has a couple more now. But we still haven't seen what 10 and 20 are yet. So, one of those could easily be magic. Oh, you can't see on your phone? Yeah. I feel like that's the answer most people give. Is, sorry, I can't see the tracker because I'm on mobile. Which is fair. Twitch mobile does suck. Did I forget to give Light anything? No. So we're both at like the same number of dungeons completed. Oh, except Purple completed Water. I gotta give him the... Whoops, wrong tracker. Gotta give Purple the Water Medallion. So Purple does have access to Ganon's castle. So there could be an item inside Ganon's castle. We don't know if that's true, but it could be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wish there was a way to, like, turn that off. I'm sure there is with, like, BTTV or something, but... Oh, we got some frame droppage coming from Light. Or that could just be my computer. It's hard to tell because it's it's a popped out VOD window, but I mean, I'm pretty sure there is a magic or Din's somewhere in Fire Temple. It's either somewhere, but it would have to be behind like a hammer-locked chest, which is the boss, or the basement. And I think those are the only two. I think you can do the rest of... I think you can do the rest of the dungeon without a hammer. So... Oh, and highest score on, I guess. You need hammer for highest score on. And key logic, of course. But I mean, if, you know, boss key is hidden behind a... or small keys are hidden behind hammer chest. It's hard to say. Alright, so Light's gonna be unsure whether or not River Chest has anything because he doesn't have access to... Oh, there's boss key right there. Bottom of the well has been completed by both of them, yes. Alright, is Purple gonna do the strat where you hover off the top of this boss key chest? Or is he just gonna go straight to the boss? Nope, we're going to the other side. I guess makes sense, like, because you're not in here specifically looking to complete the dungeon. You're here looking for an item. And so, really, you want to just, like, full clear it. Like, until you have, you know, your item. Slash key. Alright, forward we go. Is Purple gonna pull out his... Yep, peek the chest over here instead of going all the way around. I like the strat where Light gets it stuck in, like, the edge of the door. It's very nice. Alright, here's a big chest. Strength 3. Alright, well, we know that OGC is dead. So, light trial is open. Let's go ahead and I'll put another strength over here. Just because it's like hammer leads to it. Oh yeah, hammer would have to lead to it because I think there was a small key in the basement. And that would have been required to climb the dungeon. So yeah, that's... Purple already said that, kinda, like, depending on keys. So yeah, if there's a small key on, like, the basement loop, then you would need the hammer to, like, even explore any of Fire Temple. So... That's the important takeaway from that. Looks like Light's just clearing the whole dungeon before deciding to yeet out of here. I mean, it makes sense, but coming all this way for Dark Link when you know you can't get past that does kind of suck a little bit. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I was about to say I forgot to give Light his long shot, but no, I did not. Because I already saw him beat Morpha. I already knew he had long shot. So Purple decides to leave? That seems like a mistake to me. I mean, I guess from here it's I'm gonna go check Light Trial. And then if Light Trial has nothing, then maybe go back to Fire Temple. Because, I mean, Light Trial is insane check density, for sure. Alright, Light doing Dark Link the right way. Just nut, jump slash, 2 hits and you're dead. Was it hard to sync both VODs at the same time? No, it was actually easier. Because I can kind of set them to like when they're gonna start near the same time. And then I can just pause one when it goes. So I mean, I could do that for like a normal VOD, but I don't usually because I don't know. When I pop out live windows, I don't know how far they're delayed from me. But when I start a VOD, I kind of know when it starts, so I can just kind of get it to around that time. Bellagio's hovers locked. I mean, you have hovers, though. Coming in here and not seeing... Coming in here and not seeing any big chest, though, gotta be a buzzkill. I guess there is the one chest in the middle here. Alright, what fairy fountain is this? Is this crater? Yeah, so Light's gonna be doing Fire Temple now, too. Alright, just another key chest. So I guess while you're here, it's like, may as well check the rest of the Ganon's Tower checks. It sucks going all the way up to Validation Chest, but I mean, at least it's cleared for later. Alright, Light begins the Fire Temple loop. Oh, we got an ad. Oh my god, that looks so... Look at that skin! Look at that skin! Galaxy Watch 8, available now. Okay, at least they're short ads, so we don't have to watch like a lot of them. Okay, and this time I remembered to start and stop both both of the streams. So we're back, we're good, we're synced, everything is happy. My timer is like 5 seconds behind theirs, so keep that in mind. But at this point, we don't really care. We're just here for the fun of it, not for the scientifically accurate. Ah, nice new heart container for purple. Alright, how many skulls does Light have? 17! So we're 17 out of 20. Alright, nothing from Spirit Trial. So we just got Forest and Water to go. And Shadow, I guess. Shadow Trial really sucks, though. The Toucan has arrived. One of the greatest ASCII copy pasta that exists on Twitch. Oh, are we not checking the other trials? We're just going up. Yeah, sorry, Purple, no magic. God, the spin slash with Biggoron sword without magic looks so terrible. Purple not equipping nuts. Feels bad, man. I mean, it is an extra equip, so it does suck. But... Alright, are we gonna see the other trials get checked, or are we going right back to Fire Temple? I wouldn't mind seeing a second trip to Fire. Okay, we are gonna see the other trials. That's good. I forgot that you spawned at the bottom of the tower, not the entrance to the castle. Oh! We got a big chest. Double defense. Not what he was looking for, but it just means that we won't die as much. Not that Purple... I don't think Purple has died yet. More big chests. Another wallet. We're getting so excited for all the little things here. You know, I forgot to mark off that these guys started with Furore's Wind. I should go ahead and mark that. Even though it doesn't really matter because we have no magic. Alright, no more big chests. So we're out of here. Back to DMC. Or back to Child? Gibated. That's the French spelling. Ignore this. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you have it on... Oh, no, it's just to get the skull. Okay. Thought you were going over for OGC. Let's hope you're not going for OGC. Oh, no! He's going for OGC! How shameful. Well, what was it? A heart piece, I think? Something like that. Just after getting double defense, you reminded yourself, oh yeah, I need more health. Oh, it's the purple rupee. That's on brand. All is forgiven. Purple gotta remind where Crater is. Because of the random warp songs. Sometimes hints because you sometimes remember. That one wasn't a sometimes hint. That one was a dual hint. Well, I guess it's sometimes a dual hint. I guess dual hints are sometimes hint. You're just getting like 2 for 1. Alright, here's Light getting his strength 3. Decides to keep going. Probably what DMC was. Yeah, I always make sure I write them all down. Well, mostly so I'm not sitting here on the restream being like, where does Prelude go? Right? Oh, Purple isn't going back to fire. Oh, wait, yes, he is. He's just warping back. It's like, is he warping back to Crater so he can run to Goron City and go back to Lost Woods? Even though he's already checked everything there? Light taking the lead? Not necessarily. Purple has the shortcut open. So, I mean, all he has to do is climb up to the 2nd floor, and then he's basically tied. And then Purple's done more stuff than Light has as well. I think they're pretty equal, except Purple's also done Ice, as well as Purple's done Ice, as well as climbed Ganon's tower. Light definitely lost a lot of time early on to having to just double dip places just because of item order. Wait, what? Oh, did Light forget to get Scarecrow Song? No, he had Scarecrow Song. Why is he doing Pixel Shot? Oh my god, that was terrible. Didn't he just play Scarecrow Song? Oh, unless he forgot to, he set up Scarecrow Song as child, but he forgot to do it as adult. So Pierre, he knows Scarecrow Song, he just didn't teach it to Pierre. That's a pretty big mistake. But I mean, it looks like Light knows Pixel Shot, so. Oh, that's right, he had beans. Yeah, he had beans for Adult Lake, so he forgot to walk by the Scarecrow. Oh, that's really bad. Alright, let's see if he can get it. This is a pretty wonky setup, but it looks like he knows what he's doing a little bit, so. Yeah, he's just kind of eyeballing the setup. Alright, let's see. Can he get it from here? I feel like that's too high up. But that could work right there. Oh, a little too high still. Alright, what do we got on Volvagia's head? Another purple rupee! And it's oops all dungeons, everyone. Yeah, with no Furor's Wind either, this just really sucks. Ah, he's just eyeballing the setup. Okay, now he's going for, like, the actual setup. I don't even know if that was the actual setup. Oh god, this is just heartbreaking. Close. Supposed to roll forward? Gotcha. Yeah, he needs the longer shot. That's why it's called Pixel Shot. A little bit more to the left. Pixel Wheezy Shot. Okay, it looks like he's just giving up. Unfortunate. Surely Pierre has nothing but garbage. Surely. I guess we're gonna find out. Purple will do it first. I thought Purple was just gonna get yeeted. At least Purple can get the skulls up here too, so that's a thing. Alright, small chest over here, not a good sign. I mean, the further Light goes into Fire Temple without finding any items after not being able to get Pierre, the worse. But I mean, I guess we're gonna find out if he's gonna be just like absolutely screwed right now. Because I mean, if he is screwed, then it's like, it's bad. I think he's just auto lost if it's an item up there. Okay, it's just a small chest. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed. So I guess we're looking at Hammer Chest or Highest Goron. Which, I mean, Hammer Chest sucks the most, but Highest Goron also sucks because it's always the last check. People check. Unless you have hover boots, but I mean, Purple's... I don't know if Purple's gonna go out of his way. But I mean, there's always a possibility. Okay, it looks like we're not checking Highest Goron first. We're coming this way. I mean, I think peeking Highest Goron and then, like, backing out to this room. Oh, please don't leave. Please. Oh, God. Wait, Light left too. I mean, Light saw that a biggest chest wasn't anything. Did they not have the keys for Highest Goron? Oh, you counted keys? Oh, okay, so it was keys that were left over. So this means that Fire Temple didn't have anything? Question mark? I mean, it had the Strength 3, but Strength 3 didn't get anything. So the hammer could have been just for Fire Temple completion, which gives you Sun Song. So are we looking at Sun Song Grave then? It's got to be Sun Song Grave. That's the only thing that the hammer does. It's got to be. It's just gotta. It's just gotta. Or Frogs, but Frogs is dead, I guess. Light not stabbing Volvaji in the face. Yeah, I would be looking at that hammer being like, weird. I wonder if we'll see Light go to grab his song before doing anything else. Go ahead and mark the stone off. Meanwhile, Purple gonna go check out GTG. Gonna go poke the guard, even though I don't think she can catch you from like right in front of the door. I mean, maybe she can, but I don't know. I don't think I've seen it. Better safe than sorry. Alright, no accidental ISG. We don't have to ban PurpleRupees. If you go fast, you dodge her. Makes sense. Alright, it looks like Light isn't getting his song. Oh, he's gonna go check Ganon's castle now, too. Yeah, so I do like this play from Light. Same as Purple, just going to the castle, clearing out your strength finds. So we're just going to be seeing recycled stuff on Light side. Meanwhile, this GTG isn't in logic. Or, no, it is in logic because we have long shot. Duh. I was just thinking about Epona's song, but then immediately after I was like, oh, wait a sec, we have long shot. Can cross the bridge with that. So it is in logic. It's just kind of out of the way. Archery, however, isn't. So, no... I was going to say no point in checking it, but, you know, obviously we can't check it without Epona, so... I didn't think you could make it all the way up there after dodging the boulder. Maybe that strength leads to something behind the strength block. Was one of our strengths gotten illegitimately? Where was strength 2? I don't remember where they found their second strength. It was child fishing, wasn't it? Yeah, child fishing, spirit temple, child. I think those are both legitimate. So the strength and water temple probably isn't anything to write home about. I wonder if Light's gonna leave validation. Because, I mean, the only reason you'd come in here really is to check Light Trial. And then if any of the other ones have something, then that's just great. Oh, Purple getting gobbled. Gobbled like a turkey. Lots of keys in here, so we're going to have some good maze access. There's another wallet. Telling you guys, Boomerang gonna be in Jabu. Because, I mean, what has the slingshot done for them? Like, yeah, it let them beat Deku Tree, but then it got Hover Boots in Lost Woods. And so it's like... an item to beat Jabu is in Shadow Temple, sure. But then you need magic and Dins, and you just beat the seed. Unless Boomerang is in Shadow. Yeah, I absolutely Kaz. That's what I'm saying. is Slingshot hasn't really done a whole lot other than just kind of sit there on the tracker. And I mean, sure, you can say it got hovers, but I mean, hovers didn't lead towards Baronade at all. Alright, we got a big chest for purple here in the hammer room. Could this be one of the sought-after items? Okay, we got magic in GTG. Which... is that chest in logic with hammer? Right? Because the hammer turns off the fire. Yeah. I mean, you never really think about it, but I guess it makes sense that it logically requires hammer, but I don't think anyone in the history of the game has hit that switch with the hammer. So hammer and water temple led to magic, so that path is cleared now. And then Lost Woods, we got hovers. So now we're just casino for Dins. Unless Dins is right here. Hilarious. Absolute cinema. So, yeah. So, I mean... there was no cinema, only circus. Yeah, so... Boomerang is probably in Shadow Temple, then. Maybe. Oh, wait, Shadow Temple's Baron. So, it probably in Jabu, yes. Yes, you're right. Yes, thank you, Purple. I'm glad I caught myself. What do you need Rang for at this point? Beating Jabu. You need the Boomerang to beat Jabu. Okay, so Purple's gonna go clear the rest of this, and then probably immediately to Shadow Temple. Ah. Was it 6 medallion for win? Yes, it was. Oh my god, hammer locked what? Lens. Alright. Hammer locks both magic and lens? Huh? Lens game? Lens game for Boomerang? Oh wait, no, that would be for Bongo. We already have all our items, so. Alright, nice tunic. Do you guys like the change Link age sound? I don't have your audio up, so I don't know. Let me turn on your audio. It sounds like Child Link to me. Or is your adult sound different? Oh, when taking the taking the Master Sword. Okay, I'll turn your audio on when you go back to Temple of Time. Praying it's the fart reverb. What a great sound effect. Purple thinking about his equips. Alright. Shadow Temple with keyrings and shortcut as Baron Dungeon is great. I mean, unless you gotta really look for the boss key. Would be shame if keys are fucked up. Well, I mean, the keys have to be, like, somewhere fair. Because, I mean, there's not a lot of places the keys can be in Shadow. Boss key, perhaps, but, I mean, regular keys are fine. Alright, so Light's gonna go to Javu, it looks like. So, I guess we're gonna see if we got, Boomerang and Jabu real early. Oh, unless we're just leaving. Okay, he grabs the fish, and then nope, we're out. Oh, it was to check that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone who's been watching since the beginning, well, I guess... I was gonna say, you know, Light, second racer, but, I mean, everyone could see that at the top of the stream. It's always nice having that commentary for, like, oh, by the way, don't watch this, this is what I did, blah, blah, blah. All that sort of stuff. But yeah, Purple is, like, really, really in the lead now, basically. Unless Purple, like, never goes to Jabu, and Jabu is where our Boomerang is. That's, like, I think the only redeeming thing here. Because, I mean, Purple is Boomerang away from Go. Purple opening the barren large chest. Getting that double magic. Another big chest. I mean, yeah. I was about to say, at this point, what could you possibly be looking for in barren large chests? Hey, we see Greg again. The return, the sequel. Oh god, we're going all the way down. Falling off the wheel there always sucks because you have to go so far up here. And it's just such a pain getting back. I mean, it's not the worst fall you could do in Shadow Temple. The big like abyss room is probably the worst, just because it's a long way back if you fall. What? Greg? Me? Hilarious. I didn't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Purple with 14 skulls. We're almost at 20, everyone. Maybe we'll make it before the end of the seed. Fast boat is so hilarious. Oh my god, the camera can't keep up. Oh, that's great. Alright, so dumping furores. Now that we have magic, we can finally make use of the item we've had since the very beginning of the game. At least the beauty about this seed is we won't need the spoiler log to check all the missing items at the end of the seed, just because they needed all the items anyway. Alright, there's the key ring. Now we just need the boss key. The boss key could be anywhere, but, I mean, we have furores planted at the end of Shadow, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Unless they're right here, which would be just fabulous. Yeah, Boomerang not in Jabu. Unfortunate. Ooh, Light still hasn't got his Sun Song. again, could just be Sunsong Grave. Or right here. The only thing left. I mean, that's the only thing left I can think of that has slingshot. There's seeds and our 10 skulls. Nuts. Seeds and nuts. So it turned out skulls were dead this entire time. I mean, all Light has to do is just run to the gate. So, I mean, this could be right here, the play. I mean, why else would you leave Cac as child? No! Oh, okay, yeah, it's to get... Well, I mean, you could run to the bridge. Okay, there we go. Okay, good. We're going. We're going to get the song, everybody. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it has to be Sunsong Grave. I can't think of any other reason why Slingshot would be there as the path. Ba 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 ba. Gotta love those oops AD seeds. Alright, there's boss key. Now we're gonna go right back to Bongo. And then it's Purple's turn to figure out the logic. Which I imagine is pretty easy. He's just adult, so he can't go child. I say easy, but we went through like a million things. I'm not sure why Light is coming in here. Are we going adult? I mean, just in case Sunsong Grave doesn't have Boomerang on it. I mean, being adult would be beneficial, because then you could just go do something else. Because really, there's nothing left to do as child other than Jabu, and if you don't have a Boomerang, it's like... Nice one-cycle Bongo. Yeah, so it's just doing it as adult. But I mean, it was already night, so you would have been able to pull the gravestone. So I'm not sure, other than this is just, you know, just in case it's, oh, I can do something else. Wow, someone actually summoned Sharp. Haven't seen that in a long time. I mean, Flat, not Sharp. Sharp's the other grave. Alright, recovery heart. Shadow Medallion for PurpleRupees. Only has one dungeon left to go until we have everything. It's a small chest. I can't believe it. Where is the Boomerang? Where could it possibly be? Like, what are the checks that we have left? Other than... Well, I mean, not Shadow, obviously. It's gotta be Din's chest. Din's chest? Like you mean Composer Grave? Because Light already got that earlier. Oh, the, well, Wasteland. Yeah, we haven't seen Wasteland. Chest game? Would it be chest game, though? Because that's not, like, slingshot locked. I'm so confused by this logic. Mirror Shield was in Zora's River. Just sitting right on the pillar as child. Oh, Light can't do Wasteland yet because we don't have magic on that side. So Purple's gonna go clear out the rest of Forest. Yeah, it gave strength, that's true. Strength might have locked Lens, because Lens was in... Where was Lens? I don't remember. It was hammer locked in GTG. I don't know. I guess we'll find out when it's there, or when we find it. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've seen almost every check in the game. Magic and Lens were both hammer locked, I think. Valley? Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. It was in Valley. That's right. I knew it was hammer locked, but I couldn't remember where. Archery? We haven't seen Gerudo archery. Is that like the only thing we haven't seen yet? Okay, Light's about to get Epona Rang locked. Yeah, it could be locked by Epona. Oh, that's right. It can't be Epona's. Because if you found the boomerang to beat Javu to get Epona's song, then you just would have beaten it without. So it can't be locked behind Epona. We've seen all the checks in Lost Woods, Goron City. We've seen all of Forest Temple, all of Fire Temple, all of Water Temple. Shadows Barren, we've seen all Spirit, we've seen all Well, we've seen Ice. I mean, between the two of them, there's not a lot we haven't seen. I mean, there is Lens Game, 100%. Could be Lens Game. I mean, I think Lens Game is, like, the only thing. We've seen all of Lake Hylia. Yeah, Haunted Wasteland and, Lens Game. I think that's it. Alright, there's Din's for Light Sword, and he's going to be getting magic in the next room. Oh! He's going to go around the other direction. Because he doesn't know. Because he doesn't know. And this is what you would normally do. If you have Hookshot. Or if you have a bow. Alright, well, I guess we're all just sitting waiting for them to go do one of those two checks we haven't seen yet. Because what check was Hammer in Water Temple? Hammer was the bottom one, right? No, it was the top. It was the top. Yeah. So it was the top of the swim, which means it was only locked behind hookshot, really. Well, hookshot and Dins, or bomb, or iron boots, sorry. Hookshot was locked behind strength. Strength was locked behind slingshot. I think that's our path. Does that check out? And then hammer locks magic and lens. So if lens was the slingshot path, final like form, then that works. And if magic was the final form for Wasteland, then that's the other one. So I think that's the path. It's just impossible to tell which is which until, you know, they find it. Alright, so taking all bets. What's it gonna be, Wasteland or Lens game? Wasteland or Lens game. I mean, I guess it would be better if it was Lens game, because then you're already child. And so you can just immediately go straight to Jabu. Exclamation mark bet. I mean, I guess I could, yeah. Prediction. But I don't think I'm going to, just because these are already played VODs. Anyone could cheat and get a huge payoff. So maybe if it was live, I would do it. Alright, there's magic for a light sword. Oh, and light got lens as well. So light has every item in the game except for boomerang. And purple has the same thing, except purple didn't get the tunics. Hundo %, yeah. Oh, there's one of the tunics. Alright, so this is purple going back to Temple of Time. Are we gonna go child? Okay, we could be seeing lens game. Light going to clear out shadow. Save warp to mark it. I probably wouldn't have thought of doing that. It's still daytime. Oh, okay, because he's gonna go grab Sunsong right now. How's the seed going? It was fine to start. It was a really interesting seed to watch, but now it's kind of turned AIDS. It's trying to find that darn boomerang. Why do they shield walking backwards? because there's nothing else to do while you're back walking. So it's something to entertain yourself. Alright, there's some Ocarina of Time plus Sun Song. Slightly faster. That would shock me if it actually was faster. Like flicking your shield. Okay, so Purple turning at night so he doesn't get caught by the stupid kid who won't let you pull Grave. So he's going to do the Grave. After that, I predict a save warp back to market. Perhaps. Oh, right, we're going to do this too. Jinx! Yeah, you look cool. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Purple like, yes! I finally got it! Nope. Okay, it looks like we're not save warping. Oh, right. Sun's on Grave. For some reason I was like, oh yeah, this is clearly the Sun's on Grave with this gigantic Composer Grave looking ambiance. Womp womp. Please save warp. Please save warp here. Alright. It looks like we might be running straight to Jabu now. Double magic. Nice magic, locked magic. I wonder what the last path hint was in this seed. I mean, oh. Purple checking Dampe for a second time. Checking everything in the graveyard a second time. Light knowing that Shadow is barren, coming to see what this big chest is. Panicking at this point, yeah. Seed bag. Alright, Purple cleaning up the rest of his skulls, I guess. Because, yeah, Purple still hasn't seen 10, 20. There's 18, and then 19, 20 are probably in the tree and behind the house, I imagine. Yeah, almost 3 hours into a seed, and you're like, ugh. I can imagine some fear settling in. Fast boat is just so good. I love it. Nod. Seed. Okay, here's our save warp. Purple absolutely refusing to go to Jabu without the boomerang. I thought Light was going to get hugged there, 100%. Guess I should mark the Shadow key rings here, and the Forest key rings on the tracker. Alright, here we go. It's gotta be here, right? If not, that's just really unfortunate. Aw, spoilers. Aw. Purple trolling us. I mean, almost right. It was RRRLR. Oh, there's the banana! Banana! That puts Purple in go mode. Alright. And we're off. TCG strikes again. Yeah. Not only TCG strikes again, but a really convoluted TCG. Let me just move the lens up to the slingshot. Hyrule Field Path is the slingshot. Slingshot gets you strength from Spirit Temple. Strength gets you hammer from Water Temple. Well, no. Strength gets you Hookshot from Spirit Temple. Hookshot gets you Hammer from Water Temple. Hammer from Water Temple gets you Magic from GTG. And Lens of Truth from Gerudo Valley. What a crazy path. Yeah, you did. Absolutely insane. Still, full clearing the game in like just under 2 hours, or just under 3 hours, sorry, is pretty good, I would say. Who rolled this Skulla seed? I cannot be blamed for rolling this seed. This one was rolled by Pixel Wheezy. I would have liked to have seen where the other path hint was, though. And we were also missing a sometimes hint, unless I missed it. But, I mean, Cow Grotto, Storm's Grotto. It's always there. I don't think we saw the hints behind Lake Hylia either, so they could have been there as well. Yes. Yeah, Purple got golds, and the first thing he did was go clear out Ganon's. But, I mean, he's gonna be clear. Well, I guess he's not gonna... Well, I guess he's gonna be clearing out Jabu because you need to, because the shortcut isn't on, right? Unless the shortcut is on in these settings. I don't remember what the shortcuts are. Forest. Oh, maybe it is Jabu. Yeah, Jabu, Forest, Shadow. Is that it? Yeah. Oh, DC. Right, DC shortcuts on. That's right. Yeah, I think Booter 3 was just Forest, Fire, Shadow. No, I thought Booter 3 had Fire shortcut on. So it's like remove Fire plus DC, I think. Unless I was just not paying attention and Fire shortcut was on for these settings. Fire is on? Okay. That would explain that then. Yeah. There's a lot of hate for Booter 3. Which is sad because, I don't know, they're my favorite settings to watch. They do be pretty chaotic, though. How can they chat and play at the same time? It's amazing. I know, right? And yet, they're still... Even though they're watching what the other person's doing, they're still finishing in like 3 hours. Booter 2 bad. Yeah, Booter 2 was our first, like, hey, let's shake things up settings. I don't even remember what Booter 1 was, but Booter 1 was like on a really old, I think that was like the 3.0 settings for the generator. I can't remember. Yeah, we have Season 5 in these settings, so it wouldn't have been Season 5. That sounds pretty terrible, though, to be honest. 2-medallion bridge is pretty insane. Yeah. I like Woths, but I also like Path as well. Hey, Snaky Drips, who's winning? PurpleRupees. PurpleRupees is just about to go fight Ganondorf. And Light still has to find the boomerang. Pixel's winning. Pixel's winning because he didn't have to watch or play. Okay, Light did the same thing Purple did, but at least he's standing right here. Oh yeah, opening everything, shortcuts. Nice Bolero. One last thing you have to do. Are we gonna find out where Bolero takes you? Could take you to OGC. Guess not. Right. Purple finding out where his medallions are. Love it. The thing I do really like about paths is just like it does let you logic things out pretty good. But I mean, I don't know, way of the hero is simple, but if you're trying to think, paths would definitely make you think. Like, I mean, look at our slingshot path hint. Like, that's definitely one of the most convoluted paths I've seen in randomizer that I've casted. I mean, there's been some pretty convoluted ones in previous years, but just less thinky, because it's like, this is way the hero because this and this and this and this and this, etc. Yeah, figuring out your paths and stuff while you're playing is like another skill altogether. It's always like after you know what it gets you and you like have a chance to think about it. When you're playing, you're like, oh god, am I losing? Am I winning? What's going on? Oh, I forgot to go back and listen to Light's Master Sword sound. Alright, is Light going back? Oh, okay. I thought we were going back to Pierre. Guess not. You went to GT. I would have never thought of hammer logic for that specific check, just because everyone just rolls through the fire and the flames. Yeah, that never would have crossed my mind in like a million years. Light, just lift the rocks. Okay, he's out. Oh, okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's like if hammer's not getting you anything, then, you know, may as well. Does the seed start with lens? No, it does not. They found lens with the hammer. This seed started with furrows, but that's just the logic, or the settings. You start with furrows. Alright, Light finally going to Ice Cavern. Even though Purple went here like 2.5 hours ago. It was bombs, but we saw a rupee earlier because I think Purple didn't have a bomb bag when he was here earlier. Gotta go. GG Purple. GL. Alright, see you later, Light. It was nice having you in the tournament. Hopefully you turn back up for Booter 5. Or I guess Booter 6, because this is technically, well, it's like an in-between. It's the filler arc. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Oh, Purple. Shh. Fighting Ganon the way he was meant to be fought. How could you? Better have Shop Sanity in Booter 5. I've been wanting Shop Sanity for a long time. Shop Sanity is so good. Oh yeah, I forgot Light had blue fire arrows for this. Well, it's a conversation for another day. And time 3:03:12 according to Purple's timer. GG's. All right, now you guys get to see all my nice to watch later things. All right, let's go find when Light goes back to Child because I want to see what his sound effect was that he wanted us to hear. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, it was the fart reverb. That's great. Let's listen to that in all its glory. Oh, that's great. Alright, how long did it take Light to get to the end? Back and fire. Fighting Ganon. Oh, he must have gotten the, Oh, there he is. Okay, so he found the boomerang eventually. So yeah, Light finished at like 3:30, so it was a little bit after, but yeah, it was pretty good. Anyways, GG's to PurpleRupees. Purple stays alive in the tournament. Unfortunately, Light is out. So Purple is going to go forward and race Skyrees in round 3. So if you guys could schedule up as soon as you can, that would be great. And then the winner of Purple Skyrees will move forward into the losers semifinals to race Asmi. So that's some more Booter to look forward to. Hopefully the races will be scheduled soon. But yeah. Oh, Skyree's in chat. Nope. Just trolling. So anyway, get that scheduled up. I'm glad that you guys tuned in to watch. And see if there's anyone for me to raid for you guys. Doesn't look like though. Not that I'm following anyway. See if we got some Banjor. Yeah. I don't really see anyone live. It is, it is, it's good though, right? It's so much fun. Anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, ciao everyone. Let me go ahead and switch to my nice thing created by Pixel Wheezy. Pixel did a good job with this, so yeah. See, I don't know if I'll be hosting the next one, but anyway, I'll see you guys eventually. Bye.